every paragraph needs to have an in-text citation. This is one of the most common errors that I am seeing as I am grading your essays. You are all writing excellent essays with great paragraph and essay structure, but you are missing your in-text citations, and some of you are even missing your works cited page as well. If you are using outside sources, you also need to cite them as a list at the end of your paper and call this list works cited, not references, because if you use references, that's APA formatting. So the following examples of in-text citations are for MLA formatted papers. What is an in-text citation? An in-text citation is used after you cite a date, statistic, number, or any other fact that you take from a source. In-text citations can be a direct quote where you cite word per word from your source, or it can be a paraphrase quote where you write in your own words what the source says. In any case, you need to cite the source so that the reader knows where you got your information from. This bolded text is an example of in-text citation. Now, there are many different ways you can include an in-text citation in your paper. You could say, Dr. Jones stated that carbon monoxide is toxic, page 44. Or you can say, Dr. Jones 44 stated that carbon monoxide is toxic. Or you can say carbon monoxide is toxic, Jones 44. So as you can see, mainly when you do an in-text citation, you use the author name and the page number. But what if you're using a website and you don't have the page number? Well, then you would then cite the website's name, American Cancer Society. All right? And so you either are using a printed source where you have the author's name and the page number, or you are using a website. And always include at least one in-text citation at the end of each paragraph. So you notice that I have an in-text citation, I have a paragraph here, and an in-text citation here. Then I have another paragraph here, and then another in-text citation there. So I expect to see an in-text citation after every paragraph. How do I know when to use in-text citations? You use in-text citations whenever you're citing any kind of fact that you are summarizing from a source. And the only time you don't use an in-text citation is when it's for common knowledge. An example of common knowledge would be Christmas falls on December 25th of every year. This I do not need to cite because everybody knows that Christmas falls on December 25th. If you're not sure if you should cite something or not, just err on the side of caution and just cite it anyway. I bolded these particular in-text citations just for demonstration purposes only. You don't need to bold it in your paper. You just need to keep everything in the same font, Times New Roman, size 12, for MLA papers. Okay? And now, why do I need to include in-text citations? Simple answer, to avoid plagiarism. If you do not give the author credit, then you are stealing the intellectual property of another author. Think about it. That author could have spent years researching that topic. How would you feel if someone stole years of your research? Wouldn't you want another author to give you credit for years of your research? Using in-text citations gives the author copyright credit. And using in-text citations helps you not get sued for copyright violations in the real world. So don't forget at the end of your paper that you need to include a works cited page, which is a list of all of your sources, as well as in-text citations, which is within the body of your paper. And so if you learn MLA formatting really well, you can avoid plagiarism. So now this ends my video on in-text citations.